This toilet has been annoying me for quite some time. Actually, ever since I moved to this house. Today is the day I fix that. Hopefully. The thing that bothers me the most about it is that I would often have to flush it multiple times just so I can get that lonely toilet paper piece that's clinging to the wall. The toilet is Jacuzzi Lauren, and a lot of others share my frustration with it. The reviews are terrible. 41% of reviewers gave it 1 out of 5 rating. If I wasn't so lazy, I would have posted a 1-star review too. In this video, I'll show you how I dealt with the problem, mistakes that I made, and what I've learned in the process. The first step, shutting down water supply. I hate these multi-turn valves. They oftentimes drip even when they are completely closed. Next, I flush to get most of the water out of the system. Now I remove the toilet tank lid and I put a plastic container to catch any drips. Now I'm not a plumber, but this looks wrong. Now I'll use my shop vac to remove rest of that water out of the toilet. But first I'll remove the filter and the debris out of the vacuum. Now I'll work on disconnecting the water supply and also undoing those bolts, those weird upside down bolts. I'm wondering who does this. At this point I feel uneasy because what else is waiting for me beside these upside down bolts? Now that the toilet bolts are off, I put some plastic sheeting to catch any remaining water toilet water, and I tried to remove the toilet. Next, I will remove all the wax, and for that I'll use painter's tool. Those were 2 wax rings that I just removed, and now I'm confused because there is no flange, and those screws are sticking out of the subfloor, and I don't really know what to do.
How's it going?
Not good.
Not good?
No.
That was my girlfriend that just walked in, and she was checking in on my progress. I told her I don't really know what I'm doing, and to which she suggested maybe I call someone. And I think to myself, you know what, that might be a good idea, because this restaurant's gonna be out of commission for a while. But I don't know, at the end I decide maybe I try to do a little bit more investigating and clean this all up a bit more, and then take it from there. This is how it looks like with better lighting. In this area the wood is rotted out, which means it's been leaking for an extended time. At this point I'll get on my computer and start looking up ways to fix this. I watch a couple of Bob's plumbing videos, and that gives me ideas on how to proceed. Fast forward a day or two. I'm going to try to use this part called OD Twist and Set PVC Toilet Flange. The problem I discovered quickly is that the part is too long, since my toilet drain pipe curves right away and the part doesn't fit. You see there that I put some paper towels to block the drain so that nothing falls in or comes out. Not to fret, I got another repair part, and this is OD bronze brass flange repair ring, so hopefully that one's gonna work. This is the point where I realized that this is not going to work. The flange is bigger than the hole in the tile. And at this point, I started regretting even starting this job. I go to the garage and bring some tools to deal with this. I'm determined that nothing's gonna stop me, even if I have to tear this entire restroom to pieces. I also have my grinder, and I have an attachment for masonry. I can grind that tile down. I can also use the grinder to cut those bolts sticking out of the subfloor. With bolts out of the way, I place the flange down on the tile and I trace an outline with a Sharpie. I feel that if the hole on the tiles was smaller, I wouldn't really have to deal with grinding down any tiles. I could just sit the flange on top of the tiles. But there was not enough tile for the flange to sit on. I feel little bits and pieces of tile just flying and pelting me in the face. It was getting really dusty and I had to go and get my mask. Despite the vacuum cleaner, it was getting hard to breathe. So now the flange fits, and I have to wrap that lead pipe through the flange and around the rim. I started gently straightening the lead pipe so I can get it through the flange. Just trying to clean the edges a bit. I'm gonna apply silicone caulking, which might be a big mistake. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's any interaction between lead, silicone, brass, and wax. But Bob from Bob's plumbing videos normally solders lead and brass, but I don't really have the skills, the tools, or the motivation to do so. So I'm doing this. Cleanup time. I waited till the following day so the silicone can cure. You can see how much water dripped from that leaky valve overnight. I'm going to use the extra thick wax ring because my flange sits below finished floor. I attach the bolts to the middle of the flange. This is the replacement toilet that I got used from someone from Craigslist for 20 bucks. It is a Japanese Toto Drake toilet, and they go and use for 400 bucks, and I just don't feel like spending that kind of money. Going to scrape off old wax. And apply new wax range. Some people apply the range on the toilet itself, some apply it directly on the flange. I'm not sure what's better, but I think flange will be easier. I chose harder way. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I do many things. Now comes the hard part, which is to put the toilet straight down on those two bolts without touching that wax anywhere else on the floor. I'm gonna put the washers on those bolts and tighten them. I'm going to be careful not to tighten these too much, because that can cause problems too. I then apply silicone caulking around the base, which will help stabilize that toilet, glue it to the floor. I then reattach the supply hose. Tighten the top by hand and the bottom with a little wrench. Again, I make sure not to over tighten. seems to be working fine. While I'm doing these finishing touches and congratulating myself, I'm not realizing that I had made two critical mistakes. Those mistakes will come to torment me the following day once I realize what I've done. This is the following day. It looks good, right? Except I'm here to remove the toilet one more time. Mistake number one. Remember that vat of paper towels I left in the drain pipe to plug it up during work? Well, I forgot to remove it. Unfortunately, I already flushed the toilet. Mistake number two. The flange is now 1/4 to 1/2 inch below finished floor level. It should be 1/4 inch higher than the finished floor. If I leave it like this, chances are good it will develop leaks sometime in the future. Mistake number three. Apparently the replacement toilet I got is 2 inches shorter than the old one. The old one was ADA size or comfort size. The replacement toilet is standard size, which is 2 inches shorter. I didn't really know about sizing, but now I do. This will be one of those annoyances I will have to tolerate going forward. You can see there that the wax ring I just removed was not sticking to the flange, probably because of all that silicone. I hope that silicone is not going to cause problem in the future. I'm trying to use a camera on the drain to try and locate those paper towels I forgot. It looks like those paper towels are going down the septic system, and I can only hope at this point that they won't be causing any more problems down the line. I got this flange extension kit to correct the flange being too low. I also got the regular wax ring because that's what the instructions were calling for on that extension kit. Of course, the extension spacers don't fit the hole. Is this ever gonna end? I traced another outline and did some more grinding. I also cut out a section of the extension kit in order to fit it. After lining up a gasket, spacer ring, and yellow extension piece, I bolted everything down with 6 screws. Was this replacing the worst toilet ever? Or was it the worst replacement ever? Or both? You be the judge. Also, please like and subscribe if you liked the video. Thanks.